You're a master of karate and friendship for everyone. Day, man. What's up, Go Looper? Thanks so much for being here. Hope you guys are having a good start to your day. We got more SPEAROW on tap for this morning. We got just one more needed. We're at 335 total checks, including the 2 that I have up, ready to rock and roll for today. So that is basically where we are at. So, ladies, gentlemen, friends of the channel, enemies of the channel, welcome to another Dual Hunt SOS morning exploration extravaganza bonanza supreme. Job interview. How'd it go? How'd it go? What if I was on my way to a job interview? All right, here we go. These 2 should be KO'd here in just a second, which will bring us back to our 335 coming up. We got our first one at 178. It was actually, I think, 179. Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but we're hoping we get some calls coming up. So we did not get a call there, but we did get a call over here. Nothing. No answer. No answer. Maybe a new one coming up here, and we'll adrenaline orb the heck out of it on the other hand. All right, here we go. Let's see if everything works. How'd the job interview go? There we go. SPEAROW appeared. 336 on the counter. And let's battle. Baby, let's battle. This is good. What do we got on the other screen? There's another one. 337. Oh, baby. We're crushing it. I forgot to say a couple things I planned. It could have been a bit more in-depth in my answers, but I still think I did fine. Hey, that's okay. At the end of the day, when it comes to an interview, what they're really trying to see is, can you hold a conversation? Can you do the core competencies of this job? And are you a relatively normal person? If those 3 things do get at least the vibe, then you'll be in great shape. So I think that you'll crush it, buddy. I think you'll do great. And I'm excited to hear how the results end up. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm a firm believer that even if you are employed and you are loving it, no fear with 2 months. Thank you so much for the 2 months of support on the channel, buddy. Super appreciate you. Hope you're having a fantastic morning to start your day, huh? I'm a firm believer that even if you are gainfully employed and you very much love what you do, it is pivotal to continue to interview for jobs throughout the entirety of your job, and just be open with your manager about it, that you're not taking jobs, but what you want to do here is just ensure that you still have the skills to interview, because that is an important and transferable skill. I am the king of Pokemon, brother. I try to be, but I think there's a couple other people that title might be reserved for. Now, one thing to note, on the bottom 3DS, we have already hit our we've already hit our goal of 31 in a row. So this is continuation from yesterday. The top one is a brand new, net new screen. So yesterday we got the shiny SPEAROW on the top screen. I just have this gut feeling that today we're going to get the shiny SPEAROW on the bottom screen. But that will take care of our SPEAROW and our FEAROW, which is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So hopefully we get both of them knocked out. We'll see what we can do. But I'm always a fan of trying to get stuff for our living decks. Okay, we got another SPEAROW over there and another one up top. This is amazing. Let's see if we can just KO them at the same time. Tree versus Pigeon. Who wins? I think Tree wins, just because of the sheer size alone of the tree. Tree is huge. Tree's gigantic. Pigeon small. Tree big. Tree big. Pigeon small. It's kind of my thought on that one. All right, here we go. Calling in some help. There's some help. And it doesn't have a yellow head, and there's no help because it doesn't want to be helpful. Bummer. All right, let's use an adrenaline orb. And here we go. Okay, I'm just taking out so many SPEAROWs. Oh, Tree versus Pigeon. You're right. It's actually, is it a sparrow? I think SPEAROW is a sparrow, but it's kind of like a bird of prey sparrow. I don't know exactly how to explain it. Nice. 2 checks. I love that. All right, 2 coins in a fountain. Let's attack them both. And they should attack at the same time. Bam. Perfect. Razzie, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. And they're both down. Okay, awesome. Crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. Getting these things figured out. Absolutely rocking, rolling, and ripping through these checks. Give me another call here. There's another call, baby. No call over there. All right, so you can get KO'd, and you need an adrenaline orb. I have to kind of say these things out loud because sometimes I screw it up and then I end up KOing something that I really didn't want to KO. So if I can just be a little bit smarter and a little bit more intentional about what I'm doing, I tend to have better results. But you know what? That's what we get for SOS hunting. The absolute single greatest method of all of the games. Nice. There we go. consistent. Tons of Pokemon available to SOS Hunt. And it has great odds as well. Double dual hunting, you can get it done real fast. Raz, you going to an accountant or are you doing them yourself? Tax time's coming up, buddy. Get it done. Get her done. Tax man's right around the corner. Accountant, nice, nice. Luckily for you guys, you have the quote-unquote standard deduction in the US, which is going to be way lower than like actually tracking all of your expenses related to streaming. But if you did not have the standard deduction, just don't forget, your gifted memberships can count as advertisement revenue or advertisement expenses. It's kind of nice. All right, here we go. 350. 350 of them are done. Yo, Rianne gifted 10 memberships. Oh my God. Well, Rianne, that gives you a couple things that you could do here. Rianne, this is exciting. Let's talk about it. Okay, Rianne, you got a few things you got the ability to now do. First off, let's talk about who's getting a membership. We got Sir Ralph McCutts. We got McCormick, Muppet the Frog, PC Brian, Bugman Isaac, Lunchbox MD, Bozo Joe, a dear tortured poet. We have 7-star raid guides. We've got name that I can't pronounce, and we have Vetter. Good old Eddie Vetter. Edward Vetter. Now, Rianne, you get a Fakemon. You get yourself a Fakemon, which means all you got to tell me is, hey, what typing do you want, and what do you want it to be inspired by? All you got to do is tell me the typing that you want and the inspiration behind it, and we will generate your Fakemon. Your Fakemon is going to get a cry, and it's going to get a shiny. That's how excited I am today. But do an SOS hunt on Pika Pack? Nice. That was my first one. That was my first one ever. Razzie, just make sure that it's more than the standard deduction or else it's not worth it. Just saying. I'm just letting you know that. Hefty taught me that. I don't know that. Hefty taught me that. And the standard deduction in the US is like pretty high, so it's possible that you might not even need to itemize each business expense. All right, give me one. Give me one. Rianne, I'm telling you, it's great. It's great. We're there for the people. Still hunting Rowlet short films. Any luck? I'm guessing not. Because of the fact you're still hunting it. I'm guessing the luck is down. What's up, 7bot? Good to see you. How you feeling this morning? Doing a little better today? Hope you're doing a little better today. We have done, what are we at? 3:35. So we've done 25 checks in 10 minutes. Okay. 25 and 10 is not bad. 25 and 10 is not bad. Can't wait to see Rianne's Fakemon. I'm loving generating these. Definitely good, buddy. I'm glad to hear it. It's amazing. That's what's up. $480 resets. Okay, so you still got a ways to go. Still got a ways to go. Just for the sake of argument, when we get to about 405, I think I would be confident in saying that we probably have 31 Pidgey or Spearows found on the top screen. So that would be probably max odds on both. Total max odds that we'd be looking for here would be 500 and... what is it? 546, I think is what max would be. So once we get to 546, if we don't have a second one, we are officially over odds for both. But I'm hoping that we go under odds again because that keeps up the streak of under odds hunts, which right now we have been absolutely dominating the under odds. We got both seals. Okay, fire and dark, inspiration. I love Charmander. Okay. A fire/dark Fakemon. Inspired by elements of Charmander, but just subtly influenced by him, or by it. It should not be a direct recreation of Charmander. Okay, Rianne, here we go. We got your Pokemon, or your Fakemon coming out. Fakemon is on its way. And once it starts to generate, there's a possibility, since I mentioned the word Charmander, that it will not allow it to happen. They're very weird about like the copyright aspect of it. So you might have to think of like a real world inspiration. It literally is as dumb as if you said like a salamander, it would be able to put one together. But because I mentioned Charmander, sometimes it can be super weird. YouTube is not, did you guys get some lag or something? Because it says YouTube is not receiving enough video to do something, but I think it's completely fine, and it's just like a delayed thing. So I'm not really worried about it. I'm not worried about anything. It did let us make Hillary Bidoof. That's true. That's true. Hillary Bidoof did shine bright like a diamond. So I guess there is technically that possibility. It's kind of like working on the image right now. It's like it's generating it. Okay, I think we're getting something here. We're getting something here. We're getting a generation right now. Okay. Well, it doesn't quite look like a Charmander. It's definitely got some inspo, but it's coming through and it doesn't quite look like Charmander. So this is good. This is good news. Definitely got some inspo. Oh, it stopped it. It couldn't do it because it was too close. Violates content policy. Okay. Okay. How about this? Let's try this. Here we go. Fakemon Fire/Dark type inspired by the real world salamander. There we go. All right. We'll see. We'll see if we can get something a little bit better here. It was looking pretty cool, and then it stopped it. I find it so funny because yesterday I was able to generate a picture of Donald Trump in a hot dog costume. So apparently it doesn't care about like using actual people's likenesses or personas in order to create hot dog people, but it does in fact care about using a fake persona because of the potential copyright issues associated with it. Again, I said inspired by, but still, you know, we can't get around copyright. That's just how she goes. So we're going to try a real world salamander influenced thing. Let's see what happens. Okay, this Spearow's down. That Spearow is not shiny, so we're going to take that bad boy out. See what happens. We're going to see what happened. Rianne, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. You absolute legacy of a person. They're coming through right now. And getting you your Fakemon. Okay, I hope this works, because it's a cool Fakemon. The way that... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this one's all right. This one's all right. Okay, Rianne, this is what we got. This is what we got. Here is your Fire Dark type Salamander-inspired Fakemon. I knew exactly what I thought this one was going to look like, and it did not disappoint. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now we need a name for it. This is what's most important, is you got to get the name for it. So I'm going to ask, give me a few name suggestions. Okay, here are the name suggestions that we're getting. It's not quite as cute as a Charmander, but it definitely is as Charmandery. Okay, we've got Smolder Ash, we've got Nocturne Burn, we've got Emberlynx, we've got Scorcherous, we got Ignibane, we got Charblight, Salivax, Sindrak, Duskspire, and Ashvale. Interesting names. Interesting names. Okay, and now we gotta generate the shiny. Generate an image of the shiny version. Okay, let's see what its shiny looks like. Sometimes it asks me for like, what would you like the shiny colors to be? And then other times I'm like, no, you are the one who tells that. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. If that was you, I super appreciate you. All right, Spearow appeared. Nothing there. Spearow appeared. Nothing there. Okay. We're riding on through the storm. I would love to get the Spearow line done. 2 days. Looks like a regional Salandit. It does. It does. That's fair. It does look like a regional Salandit. I'll give it that. I wonder what it's... If its shiny comes out white, it's definitely a regional Salandit. Nothing there. I hope its shiny does not come out just like white and red. That would be annoying. That would be... It would look good in a Premier Ball, though. It would look great in a Premier Ball. Oh, its shiny is... Its shiny is interesting. Its shiny isn't quite white, but it's also kind of white. It's an interesting shiny to be sure. Interesting shiny. What's up, Clocky? How we doing? Definitely an interesting shiny. I don't know why it made it grass type. It changed its typing, so we'll just ignore that. But its shiny goes from this to this, which is like a cool shiny, but I think it just like is thinking that the typing is changing because the coloring is changing, which is kind of a dum-dum, but the shiny's all right. You'd say the name is important. I'd argue the cry is more important. That one would be like a I think that's its thing. It just goes and I do not know if I can recreate it a third time. So that is its cry, ladies and gentlemen. You just gotta get inspired by it. Just gotta get inspired by the creature. Thank you to whoever just subscribed as well, taking us up to 4767. That's amazing. You guys are great. We're just 8 away from our sub goal for the week. Let's see. SPEAROW appeared. Nice. I feel like there needs to be more purple shiny fire types. Listen, we can make lots of purple shiny Fakemon. All we got to do is just get some created here. All right, SPEAROW is knocked out. We're on to the next couple. Here we go. Next couple. You guys, I finished my drywall project yesterday, and the drywall actually looks nice. I was worried that it would look really bad, but I got it all painted up, and it genuinely looks good. So I feel that I did my best with a project and a tool and a general like medium that I've never worked with before, and it ended up working pretty okay, and I'm really excited about it. For any of those who don't know, Bill and family are coming up this weekend, as well as the rest of my family, and Bill and I have lots of Pokemon cards to rip open. We got lots to rip. We're ripping some of the Japanese version of the Shining Fates, which is really exciting. Gonna go for that Japanese Bubble Mew. I've got 151 to open, and then we have, I believe, a Lost Origin ETB maybe, and we also have either a Journey Together ETB or Journey Together booster bundles. So we got some opening to do. I just don't know exactly what we're fully opening, but we're gonna have about 50 or 60 packs to open. I'm very excited because I haven't ripped cards in a bit, and I have some MSRP cards coming in, which is exciting, except for the Japanese ones, which were definitely more than MSRP, but you do also have to get them shipped into, you know, North America. So it takes a little bit of time, but we're in good shape. We're in good shape, and I'm excited. I'm excited to rip. Razzie, Shining Fates have been going in and out of stock at Target. I don't know if you like or need Shining Fates. Oh, just because I get to open cards with Bill? Dude, I know. It's going to be so fun. We're going to go get a couple Wobblies. We're just going to sit there and rip. Hefty, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. Hefty, we are doing everything we can to get this bird. Get this bird. GTB. Doing great. Thank you. Bill Nye, the science guy. Nothing there. 390, 391. What do we think for 391? Ooh, not shiny. Not shiny. Yeah, but we got a lot of moving pieces. We have a couch that's supposed to be arriving sometime in the next couple days, but I don't think it's even shipped yet. So we probably don't have our couch yet, which is good. Don't have our couch. It's going to be a bummer. Gonna be a bummer. It should be here by now. But it isn't. And that's a real sad time. Wow, both of them. No. Thank God that freaking message went away. I'm sure you guys barely got, if you got any lag, I'm sure it disappeared almost immediately, but that's annoying that it happened. Okay, here we go. SPEAROW's calling in some help. Some help's being called in. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. We just hit our light goal, so we need a new one pinned up. That one's not shiny. That one is also not shiny. Wow, two at the same time. That's good fishing, but we got no shiny up on the screen, so it goes away. Goodbye. This means that we have just kind of like knocked out this many birds. 393 birds have been knocked out, and 2 of them have just been calling friends for like hours. Okay, can we get 2 more? Can we get back-to-back checks? Nope. Wow, we got one. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. It's so funny how like different these games are. I love it. I love it so much. All right, here we go. There's one. I don't know if this one's gonna call. I want it to call. Okay, here we go. Did you see that video I DM'd you? I haven't watched it yet. I saw it, but I was sleeping when I received it, and I was quick to get ready for stream this morning, so I plan on watching it after stream. But I saw that the 104% got implemented today, so I'm guessing that the markets will be really down. Sad market. Sad market time. All right, here we go. 398. Coming up. Hot shiny. I gotta figure out what other Pokemon I could potentially shiny hunt. I think I do need a second Ekans. I think I only have one Ekans, so could use a second one for the Arbok. I know I need another Cubone because I need regular Marowak and a Alolan Marowak. Could be good to go through and get an SOS all the Alola forms of Pokemon. It does seem like these streams are starting a little earlier. Yeah, I started a little earlier today. I started like 10 minutes earlier just because I got some really good sleep last night, so I didn't really feel the need to sleep in. I actually slept about a half hour earlier and I woke up about a half hour earlier, so it all kind of timed out all right, which is good. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much. We just hit 100 views on the live stream. We got our like goal hit, so we need another one, and we also have 2 brand new subscribers on the day, which is absolutely amazing. You guys are absolutely crushing it. I super appreciate y'all stopping in. Hope you're having a good time here, and yeah, let's keep this party going. Maybe with a shiny coming up here, huh? Let's get shiny bird. Like I said, we were about 400 and at 405. I'm going to assume that we're at 31 total on the top screen, which would mean that we have maximum odds on both top and bottom. Top screen was our winner yesterday. Bottom screen was our loser. Tokimon, great to see you. I hope you're having a great day. So hopefully we see top screen take over again today. That would be fantastic to get top screen back in the fold and just make it be the knockout against our bottom screen. Because with Seal, we split. With Seal, we had one on top, one on bottom. Like goal of 35. I like it. Let's go 35. Let's challenge ourselves. What's up, Brandon? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're having a good day, bud. All right, here we go. 2 of them coming in for sure. There's a check. No check. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. But yeah, we have top screen magic. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. If that was you, make sure you say what up in the chat so I can give you a big old thank you. I super appreciate that. Unreal. All right, that's going to be a check on the left. Yep. Is it going to be a check on the right? There it is. Hey, RLKGH11, thank you so much for the subscribe. Shiny Poke Hunts. It is me, the one and only, the shinies. Here doing the things that we need to do, trying to find the shinies that we need to find. Doing all the things that we could possibly do. Hope you're having a good one too, dude. It's just getting started, but if we get this shiny, it's going to be a great way to kick off a day. Great way to stay in shape. A great day for, hey, we got plenty of time left to make some magic happen, so let's just make that magic happen. No one's going to stop us. Can nobody stop us but us? The only person who can get in my way is myself. And pressing the wrong buttons. All right, here we go. We didn't get any help over there. We're not going to get any help over here, but what we're hoping is we get a call on the bottom and a call on top, dual knockout, and keep it going. No Fear with 5 gifted memberships. No Fear. That means a Fakemon. That means a Cry. And that means a shiny. Look at you going. All right, here we go. We've got, in this order, SH1NY, Me Pokemon, Jason Hammock, TGG Top Hat, and Paige Lucas. That's what we got. Let's get some hype for No Fear dropping 5 nifty gifties. No Fear. You got a couple options right now. You just gave yourself a nice little gifted membership dono. So if there's anything else out in that world that you got to promote, go ahead and promote yourself in this moment. Tell us about you. Tell us what you got going on. Tell us something great that happened in your day. You've got the ability right now to just make it known. And then also, it's time for your Fakemon. So tell me what you want it to be inspired by. Tell me what you want its typing to be. Do you want it to be a legendary? Do you want it to be a pseudo-legendary? Do you want it to be a starter? Do you want it to just be a random thing? You can give me all the details that you want about your Fakemon, and we're going to generate it. It's going to get a cry, and it's going to get a shiny. This is just like the perfect blend of awesome. A perfect blend of awesome. We're going to make magic happen right here on stream today, and it's all because of you and those 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Thanks for the gifted membership the other day. How about it? What about a Suedo legend? A Suedo. What's a Suedo legendary? Suedo? Way. Can't stop us now. We're having a good time. It's true. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me because I'm having a good time. Having a good time. All right. Here we go. Does somebody pronounce pseudo Suedo? I can see that happening. I discovered the world of shiny hunting within the last few months through Chem Nation, then found you. Thank you both for inspiring me to fall back in love with Pokemon. Dude, Chem Nation merch being represented today. This is an old shirt. This one's starting to get a little bit worse for the wear, but dude, Chem Nation is such a great content creator and inspiration for, you know, basically all of us. So I'm glad to hear that, Ryan, and I'm glad to hear that you're able to find some other people too, and welcome back to shiny hunting, man. It's awesome. I just saw the Wild Times podcast talk about direwolf. Dude, it's crazy. Crazy. Last night, I had my bowling league, and I cut my finger in the one place you don't want to cut your finger when you're a bowler. And so now there's a bunch of blood on my bowling ball. So in the event that I ever need to be recreated, just know my bowling ball is where you guys would go to clone me and bring me back to life. Whoa! Sorry, you guys are going to get a little bit of lag there. But we're back. We're back. Oh, man. That was scary. That was scary. That's twice today that this has happened. I'm getting real frustrated with this. I don't know what changed. Master Umbreon, I'm going to a baseball game after my dad's birthday. Nice. The Woolly SH1NY. I was so scared. It startled me, man. I was startled. I'm getting sick of my computer doing this. For whatever reason, like randomly, it'll just have like the GPU just like fires up for no reason. And I don't really understand it. And nothing should have changed. Nothing should have changed. It's just OBS is just being OBS. Just that's exactly what it is. Thomas, I'm doing good, buddy. How are you? How are you? No Fear needs to get their Fakemon. Come on now. I am Steve. No, you're Cosmonoid. Come on now. Don't try and fool me with being someone that you're not. I hear that people have ruined the Minecraft movie for other people who just want to go see the movie because they like scream at the screen or something. I don't know. I was reading about it yesterday, that people just are stopping people from enjoying things. As is tradition for humans to do. We like to stop other people from enjoying something that they just want to casually enjoy, which is a bummer. It'd be really nice if that wasn't the case, you know? I was there. Oh, man. That stinks. Kids screaming at a movie for kids. Come up with something shark-related, dude. We can. Okay, here's what you just got to give me. Okay, so shark, we're going to look at a water typing. That's going to be fine. Water typing is good. Do you want it to be like a pseudo-legendary, just like a standard Pokemon? Doesn't have to be legendary. Give me just that, and then we'll get it generated. Can't stop people from clapping for the Technoblade reference. No, you can't, but you can stop people from screaming at a movie. You know, someone used sued the Eiffel Tower for identity theft. I did not. I wonder if you brought back, if you would remember everything from the past, or if you would redo the things you did in the past without knowing it. That's actually probably a deep concept. Water, dark, starter. I love it. All right, here we go. Let's see. Create a Fakemon for a water dark type starter Pokemon, or starter, inspired by a shark. There we go. Let's get it generated. Here we go. You're always 4 a.m. I'm sometimes here and I'm sometimes lurking. It is true. For some people, it is very bright and early in the day, and I understand that, and I appreciate when you stop in. Made it more funny. It didn't ruin it, in my opinion. Yeah, but like as an example, my old boss took her kids, and there were a bunch of grown, like, teenagers screaming and swearing at the screen at certain parts, which I think is too much. I think that you should be able just to enjoy a movie. If it were me and I ran the theater, I'd kick every single one of them out. they'd be gone. Yeah, people just ruin things, and I would stop that from happening. Ooh, no fear. This is cool. This is a cool one. This is a cool one. Hefty, what's up? Are you just happy I don't own a theater? I just killed my caller. How did that happen? Well, that stinks, but now I'm gonna have to adrenaline orb this one, and we're gonna have to just lepa berry this, or we're gonna have to fix this every now and again. Bummer! I don't know how that happened. Normally it always selects the other thing, but we're just going to really should have 2 trick Pokemon just in case. When I search you up on ChatGPT, it shows your Gossifleur hunt 1-year anniversary in Minecraft with Hefty. Interesting. Well, it's just searching the internet. ChatGPT just searches the internet now. I couldn't get there because it violates our content policies. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Generate a water/dark type Fakemon inspired by the sharks of the real world. Again, inspired by. There we go. We'll get it done. This thing. Okay, let's see. We got an adrenaline orb. So let's bring back in our Berry Joe. This kind of stinks. It has a lepa berry, but I don't have a way to trick it. And I don't think that... I swear, if Trevenant could learn a way to bestow or trick, that would be amazing. Shiny Picky Pack on the 58th call. There we go. Kind of want to see the movie, but people keep saying I am Steve, like we get it. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things that eventually like falls out. We need a chicken jockey Pokemon. We certainly do. Okay, let's see. Let's fight and let's ingrain. Here we go. Let's fight and let's horn leech. Okay, so I just got to remember to lepa berry this thing every now and again, or not lepa berry, but I got to remember to kill the caller and get back the other one every now and again. AI1 certified. What's up, dude? All right, so let's go ahead and just, I don't know how many it's going to take. I don't know its move pool, but we'll do it every like 10 or so. Kind of a bummer, but we'll make it happen. It thinks you're trying to generate Sharpedo. I think it does. Sharpedo. Sharpdo. The bummer. I hate when I kill my caller. That's the one thing I don't want to do. Makes life so much more complicated. I don't even know how it happened, because typically when you go, it just goes to the most recent one that you called in, but for some reason this one jumped over. Okay, it is what it is. Oh man, it can't generate the Fakemon. We gotta start again. You might have found one that it can't generate. We're gonna try again. Okay, here we go. Generate a Fakemon based on a great white shark, and it should be water/dark type, and I'd like it to be a first line in the evolution. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I don't know what's gonna happen. For some reason, it's not letting me generate it. Content policy. I guess a shark just breaks all ChatGPT things. But we'll get it figured out, baby. We'll get you it. If I gotta draw it, we'll get you it. We're gonna get this thing. Okay, no shiny SPEAROW there. I really want to see one, and okay, I want to call her. Hey, what's up, Rowlet? How's it going? Oh, Rosie. Rosie, are you almost done with school? Okay, here we go. Let's adrenaline orb on both sides. Tried out my spyglass. It's 12x zoom. That's kind of cool. Where'd you get a spyglass? Just buy a spyglass? Can you just buy spyglass? That thing you can just purchase, like spyglass.org. Give me something. Out in June, so like 2 months left. Dang, that stinks. That's so late. I never went to school that late, but I know a lot of places went to school super late, but we were never one of them. All right, no SPEAROW there. No SPEAROW. No SPEAROW 2. Honestly, it might just be smarter to let this thing just go until it KOs and then figure it out from there. And just go find a new one. Because it is kind of a bummer that we have to keep going on with this. I think starter is what threw this thing off. because it's generating the image just fine now. Okay, this one's not bad. This one's not bad. Okay, what about... I think I just got to make sure I use the right words. What about the shiny? Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is what you got. No fear. If you're still chilling here, buddy, this is what we've got for your Fakemon. This is your shark. That's not your shark. That's our old one. That's your shark right there. So that is your water and dark inspired shark Pokemon. As you can see, there's nothing too special about it. It's just a standard shark. Standard issue, like tiny little baby shark. Currently getting ready for school. Wanted to pop in, say hello. Well, thank you for popping in, and hello. Okay, now we got its shiny generating. And I'll be honest with you, I think I like it shiny more. This is a good one. Don't get me wrong. It's a good it's a good Fakemon. But here's what we got for the shiny. What do you guys think? Original or shiny? What do we like more? I'm kind of partial to the shiny, if I'm being honest with you. I think the shiny's like really solid. I think it's a really solid Fakemon. It's good. Pretty good. Okay, now we got to do its cry. What's its cry? What would its cry be? It's a shark, and you can't really hear sharks underwater. But it would probably be something like really aggressive, like a chomping noise, like a metal chomp. It'd be like a hyunk. I think that's its name. Kind of like a sneeze, but more like a very fast like chomp sneeze, like a hyunk, something like that. I think that would be its cry. Reminds me of Finizen a little bit. Yeah, its color definitely does. The shiny's good, but I do get Finizen vibes 100%. Put some water in your mouth and gurgle. No, I won't do that. It just goes. Good, it's good noise. Like a sneeze, but different. Yeah, like a different sneeze. It's like a sneeze, but different. It's kind of like when the milkman comes over and you got to ask him to hose you down. All right, here we go. Nothing. Nothing. All right. Got of adrenaline our orb real quick. All right, come on. Call for help. Call for help on both. Let's get some help on both and one of them be shiny. There's nothing. Nothing shiny. Okay. I just can't believe. I can't believe that I KO'd my one thing that I just never want to KO. Here we go. The next thing that you don't want to KO is a shiny, and I do that all the time too, so... 435, so we've done 100 total encounters today with no shiny. That's pretty good, though. 140 minutes. Can't be mad about that, ladies and gentlemen. 140 in minutes. My YouTube channel is almost 1 year old. Nice, man. That's exciting. It's a good landmark. Good milestone to hit. Already 100 checks. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're cruising through these today. It's nice. Dual hunting SOS, you can get through them pretty fast. Pretty fast, which is neat. A lot of the time, I think that one of the things I, not necessarily dislike, but some hunting methods, it's just the matter of actually getting those checks takes a long time just to even get one. SOS does not do that. SOS hunts, depending on what the rate is, but you can still call so many and see so many, like 105 in basically, like we just got 5 in like a minute, which is pretty insane. 33 subs within this 1 year of my channel. Nice, man. Hey, I'm just going to give you a quick tip here. Like most of the time you'll be all right, but kind of what you're doing right now is self-promotion. Actually, it's not kind of, it definitely is. Talking about your channel when you're actively watching another live streamer is something that a lot of people will take a ton of issue with. I'm okay with it, but I do like to at least point it out for your sake. Like if you went into ChemNation's channel as an example and started talking about your channel, think about going to a party that you're at and telling people about a party that you also are hosting. It's kind of like not the nicest thing to do. So I'm just giving you a heads up. It's fine. I'm not like mad at you and you're not like going to get kicked out of the stream, but there are some streamers who will 100% kick you out. They will say nope and you will be like banned. So just be careful with that. It's something that I think a lot of people think they need to do to grow their channels, but that's not a great way to do it. Nothing there. I think we're gonna do like 5 more on the bottom, and then we'll switch our caller just to try and be safe here. At least I KO the caller when I had another mon down. I hate when I KO it and there's nothing there. That's always what causes major issue. But we'll do 5 more calls on the bottom, and then we will we'll KO the new caller and get something else in. 1. Luckily for this one, it's not gonna be too hard. Jamie Beck, what's going on? Good to see you. All right, what do we want to do? Adrenaline orb. Here we go. The one thing that I don't like about SOS, like truly, of all the things about it that I love, the one thing I don't like is that because I know that the odds are a little lower, I genuinely feel like every single call is going to be a shiny. And I've had a lot of luck with them. Going to get Ultimate Pizza? Dude, what is Ultimate Pizza? Is that like a chain or is it a type of pizza? How did bowling go? We did not make playoffs. I bowled exceptionally well, even despite being injured. I had a 200, which was a really good game, and then I had a 267, which was an excellent game, and then I had a 211, which was a moderate game. The last game, I really just couldn't find my strikes, so I just got a lot of spares, and it was kind of a bummer, but I missed a couple spares in game 1 that would have really helped, but I'm blaming my injury and also myself, which I then fixed for game 2. Not myself, just my injury. What do you think on Kem? What's your opinion on Kem's hair? That's good. I think it actually looks all right. Yeah, the only thing is we lost by like a point, so kind of a bummer. Do you know about promotion? I was always listening to a list of 10 since last year and nobody said anything. About promotion? What are you talking about? It's like a pizza with whatever you want on it? Dude, it's the best way to have pizzas, with whatever you want on it. My favorite kind of pizza. I hate pizzas where they tell me what I can have on it. All right. We'll KO this one, and then our next guy is going to become our new caller. Next one that comes in will be our caller number 2. Hello, caller number 2. What's your opinion on Kem's hair? I like it. Looks good. All right, what's up, caller number 2? So let's KO this bad boy. And now we gotta do things again. I've been feeling like Domino's lately. Domino's is good. Domino's used to be awful. There was genuinely a time in this world where Domino's was so bad, it actually tasted and felt like you were eating cardboard. And now Domino's has like really upped their game, and Domino's is a completely enjoyable pizza. I think like their whole like shtick of watching your pizza being made is a really cool thing. But yeah, I'm all for Domino's, man. I think Domino's is great. Oh, still don't know what happened to that one. Gira 10A, what's up? Good to see you. Thank you so much for popping on in. Hope you're doing all right. Okay, so we got a new caller goofing. I'm just gonna fight it with this thing for right now, because what's it matter? Come with red hair, looks like Batman. Come on, man. Come on, man. Only ever had it once, and the one close to 20 to 40 minutes away in the city haven't been able to fulfill the craving. Can you? I'm guessing they don't deliver because they're that far out, or what's the issue with just a quick delivery? But yeah, Domino's is decent, man. I like it, and they always have good deals on their pizzas too. Like you can get a pizza for pretty cheap, which is sweet. Okay, here comes a couple calls. Hopefully we get the shiny here sooner rather than later. Nothing there, nothing there. But we are without question at the maximum odds on both screens. So remember we talked about 552. Is that what it is? 273, 273. It'd be 556 at 546. 546 is what we're looking at as our maximum double odds, essentially. Parents don't really like delivery. I have no clue why. Probably because you got to pay extra for a service you could do yourself. FT, I have a question for you, and I don't know if you would know the answer to this. If you're still here, if you're lurking or getting ready for work or driving or whatever, please don't answer this question. But my question is, I have a copy of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. If I were to put that copy of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and play it under a different Nintendo Switch profile, would it be updated with the most recent software update, or would it be the original software update and that profile has to update it? My parents don't really like delivery. I have no clue why. I don't either. I already read that one. I already read that. We already had that discussion. We've already been there. We've already been around this block. This block has been around. All right, here we go. Help coming in. No shiny. Give me a shiny. Not a shiny. Not a shiny. Bummer. Okay, we can KO this thing at the same time, though, which is cool. I don't know if updates are universal or profile specific. I don't either. I'm going to have to test it out. Because if it's not profile specific, I would be able, or if it is profile specific, I would be able to hunt Shaman, which is kind of cool. And that might become our new morning hunt if that is the case. Look up Pokemon Live since last year. I think I found you 1 month ago. Yeah, that sounds about right. I feel like you've been here about a month. I think that's pretty par for the course. Okay, Wild Spearow fainted. 467. Shame him. I barely know him. I got Nintendo Switch. I might just go ahead and get a DS. Dude, Red Fire Ice King. Get yourself a DS. It's the coolest system. 3DS is awesome. And I'm bummed that I didn't own one at the time that I owned one. I always thought, oh, the 3D gimmick is so stupid. I would never use that. Not even thinking about the fact that, hey, Nick, maybe there's games that it doesn't matter and you could just play them. Yeah. What do you call a pizza with just peppers on it? A pepper-only pizza. Nice. What's your favorite shiny? My favorite shiny is Marshadow. However long ago the Poiple hunt was is how long I've been here. Ooh, that one was, yeah, probably a month or so. Maybe a little bit over a month. I did get that one. Just did it off stream. DS Lite's the GOAT. The DS Lite was awesome. DSi was pretty good too. The DSi was nice. It just made some slight improvements on the DS Lite. I just thought it was less comfortable. But favorite shiny. My favorite shiny is Rayquaza. My favorite Pokemon is Marshadow, but my favorite shiny is Rayquaza. Yeah, DS Lite. I remember there used to be a Mario Hoops game for the DS Lite. It was like Mario Hoops 3-on-3. And I used to love that. Got Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, Sword, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Nice, man. What's up, Cheese? How we doing, brother? I just want to check and see if that's possible. I used to have Switch Lite till it didn't turn on anymore. Oh, man. It's a bummer when your systems go kaput. I've had a system go kaput once. I had 2 different Xboxes get the red rings. It's a shame. It's really annoying, too. Just out of nowhere. Guess what doesn't work anymore? Your dang Xbox. Luckily, my first one got the red rings during the middle of the warranty, so I was able to get it replaced. I loved my Xbox 360. Oh my god, I had the Xbox 360 Elite, and it was awesome. It was so slick. I forgot what the hard drive was. It's probably embarrassing at this point in time. Let's see, Xbox 360. Elite. I know that it was just ever so slightly different, but I don't remember what made it different. But something did. But I can't remember exactly what the difference was between the two. I know it was black. That wasn't the first thing. Like the actual console went from white to this jet black, and it was so slick and so clean. And then as far as the other one, I don't remember. Let's see. It was 120 gigabyte hard drive, where the regular 360 was 60 gigabyte. So literally double the hard drive. And I thought at the time, oh man, 120 gigabytes is insane. How will I ever run out of storage? Ooh. How we doing? Reet, we're doing good, buddy. How are you? Good to see you. But guess what? You can run out of storage, and I did. But yeah, 120 gigabytes. Now it's barely nothing. Baller, dude. It was so cool. I love that system. I loved it so much. It's probably one of my favorite systems of all time. I used to play Halo Reach every single night with the same 4 guys for hours on end, and we were so good. Like, we got so good at Reach. I have 2 perfections on Halo Reach, which is like an insane achievement to get one time, and then I got it twice within like a week of each other. It was unreal. I was so stoked to even have a chance at it. Watched the Dogman movie with my younger brother in the movie theater. There's a robot called ADHD. Nice. Only watched it for a while because I didn't think you would respond to me. Some streamers are just too good. Nah, man, I'm not too good. I'm just the most average. Nothing there. We got to KO our caller here in a bit and get ourselves a new one, but we won't do it just quite yet. We'll wait a little bit and we'll call her in. Call her in, call her in. All right, here we go. Calling for help. Best achievement on a shooter was 28 E-limbs on Fortnite. Nice. Yeah, perfection on Halo is 25 KOs without being killed, and then you get the perfection, which is just, it was just so exciting. I found a great spot. I was playing SWAT, and I just never, no one was able to get me before I was able to get them. It was just like instant hits. I was never able to be KO'd. It was awesome. Just love that, man. And then the second time was an actual, like that one I considered to be like just like a softer one. My second time was a true perfection. I mean, I was in the middle of every fight and I just was on one. I was just doing so good. It was great. Missed my shot at the beginning. Oh, that's all right, Pokemon. You're here. You're here. Shouts out, Pokemon. There we go. We made up for it. But I did shout you out at the beginning. I did win the golf tournament. Did you hear? Did you hear that I won? All right. Let's see. Time to give this guy a leper berry, I think. No, not a chesto berry. Lepa. Okay, and we'll restore your crunch, and then we're gonna get rid of your collar when this thing comes in. You're awesome, dude. You're awesome. Appreciate you. All right, there we go. 487 is in, and 488 is in as well. We are going to go ahead and KO our caller just to keep things spicy. Should I tell you my rarest badge in War Thunder Mobile? I mean, you can tell me. You can tell me anything, really. Ball swipe. There we go. Beautiful. And now we can start to drop some adrenaline orbs, and we're in good shape. All right, back to it with a fresh caller, so we're in good shape there. It's kind of a bummer. I like when these things are automated. God mode, and what does God mode mean, Thomas? What does that mean for you as a player of War Thunder? I watched you stream an OG Halo session. I don't even, well, I could do it. I actually could do it because I have like the Master Chief collection. So I could absolutely do that. But for whatever reason, my CPU and GPU are getting angry at me anytime I stream anything. So who knows what's going on here. It's so strange. It just like randomly will do computer things. All right, here we go. Shiny right now. I'm feeling it. On one of these 2 screens, there will be a shiny. Not there. And not there. I was wrong. I've been wrong before. I plan on being wrong again at some point in time. So, where we're at. Being wrong is a skill. It is. Takes some time to learn. Nothing. All right. Okay, there we go. SPEAROW's getting KO'd. Double boop. You got a double boop, dude. We're so close. We're just 6 likes away. 7 likes away. I think 7. Okay, there we go. Calling. You need to kill a tank 5 battle ratings higher than your own battle rating. I do with a Brumbar overpressure on a Beglite Panzer 57. Nice. The old Panzer. Yo, Panzerino. On my Minecraft server, we have an H-set cover player on an enemy team, but he's also the richest, so it's more like I need cover Jeff Bezos. Nice. I like being mildly right. Oh, man, if you're going to be right, you might as well go all the way. What's the point in being mildly right when you can be full on? You got to be full on, baby. 493. Hockey. That actually, the Spearows kind of look like me when you really think about it. The Spearows and I are basically the same thing. Spearo Agnew. What's up, Bruxish? How we doing? Giratina. 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 Tina, won't you blow? Tina, won't you blow? Tina, won't you blow your horn? Ooh, just nothing dropping in. Just absolute nothingness dropping in from absolutely nowhere. I'm good. Yeah, I'm doing good. There we go. There's something dropping in. It's not what we want, but it did drop in. And that's all you can ask for, really, in this economy. It's for something to drop in when you want it. Oh, speaking of dropping in, let's check Track-a-Lacquer. Let's see if anything is Track-a-Lacking right now. 14 hours ago, Hop's Zacian EX box was in restock. Is it still available? No, it's out of stock. What does that have in it? Hop's Zacian EX box. I don't know what that one has. There's a nice restock of that. Kind of neat. What did I get? Nothing else notifying me. Just some Haldean Fates booster bundles, and that's it. Am I tracking any Journey Together? Yeah, nothing on Journey Together. Huh. Bummer. Let's see. Let's see Hop's Zacian EX contents. Let's see what that's got in it. Because sometimes these things have like really great packs in it. Haldean Fates is sweet. It's an awesome set. Let's see. What's in it? It has 4 TCG packs, but it doesn't tell you what it has. Is it supposed to have some Journey Together in it? It must have some Journey Together. Let's go ahead and watch a video here and see what it's got. What's up, Dilk? How you dilking? Anne, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Anne, you are a rose in a field of daisies. You are the one, the only, the beautiful land mermaid, and we appreciate you being here. Gotta be right back. Gotta do something nice, man. No worries. There's 499. Here comes 500 on our next one. We love to see it. Love to see it. All right, here we go. All right, what is in this? I don't care about this. Thank you for that. What are the packs? All I care about are the packs. Who are you guys? Obsidian Flames. Okay, there's Obsidian Flames, Surging Sparks, Journey Together, and Journey Together. 2 Journey Together, Surging Sparks, and Obsidian Flames. Not terrible, not great. I think it's nice that you can get some Journey Together, but yeah. Still need to drink my Dilk, and I did, so I'm going to roll so far. Dude, you got to Dilk so hard. Dilk so hard, other Dilks are trying to find you. They can't. They can't find you. Oh, man. Ooh, what percent Dilk are you today? Are you full fat Dilk? Are you skim Dilk? What's your Dilk percentage? Did Dilk not work yesterday? Any shiny yet today? Nothing yet today. Not yet. I've just KO'd my caller a couple times. Yeah, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. Got plenty of room. Why is Dilk not working? Nightbot must be taking a Dilky day off. Okay, let's see. Commands. Dilk. Oh, it's Dilky. It's Dilky. That's why it didn't work yesterday either. The command is Dilky. 33% battery. Hope that helps. Moon Tyler, welcome back. 33% battery. That's not great. On my life, I Lanu better. You did. You Lanu it. It's okay. It's Dilky. Hey now, you're a Dilk star. Get your Dilk on. Go play. Hey now. 167% of an absolute Dilk. My goodness. Give me that Dilk, baby. Look at that. Look at you going with 167% Dilk. Unreal. That's way too much Dilk. I don't know. That's a lot of Dilk. not even 8, but at least I'm high on Dilk. Hey, listen, Dilk has no cap. You Dilk till you die. Dilk, dip, dodge, and dive. Dilk. What a guy. All right, here we go. We got 2 calls coming in, getting us to 508. I'm feeling it. There it is. I like coming to the streams in the morning before I go to school. Dude, it's a great way to start a day. It's a great way to stay in shape. Great way to start a day. That's what's up. So the question is, On My Life actually On My Life? Because that's not what I use it for. Yeah, On My Life is On My Life. That's like what it stands for. Like, oh, On My Life, I like this. Oh my lord, no. No, I don't think so. I think you guys might be OOTL on that one. Shave my head, me and Razzie know what's up. Oh, interesting. Shave your head. I don't know what that benefit. I don't know how that benefits anybody, but I'll do it. Outfit of the life, out of the loop. Out of the loop. If you're OOTL on something, you are out of the loop on it. Tornado just wants to learn Hurricane. No. God, leveling up just from KO and SPEAROW. The shiny does not want to show itself. It will. Optical macro lettering. It could be. That's 3 people. You're just wrong. What? Me? That's impossible. That's impossible. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. No. No. Why the face? What do you mean 4 now? OML is On My Life. OML acronym. Oh my lord. Oh, never mind. All right, well, you know what? I've been wrong before. Looks like I was wrong again. That's a nice feeling. I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm a big man. Oh, never mind. I'm right. OML stands for Oh My Lord in text. It's similar to saying Oh My God. OML can also stand for On My Life, which means you are being honest. There we go. It's got both usages. Urban Dictionary says On My Life when trying to prove that a point or express something. Bora says, oh my lord, on my level, oh my llama, 1 minute left, oh my life, or on my life. There we go. Listen, you guys, it seems like we can be universal here. It seems like none of us have to be right or wrong. But I'm okay with being wrong, as you can tell. So it's one of us. I would never say on my life for anything. Well, you probably should. You should be more serious sometimes. Can we all agree it's oh my llama? I think that we can all just agree it's now oh my llama. Rare badge in War Thunder is Foggy Lens, which is get a kill with minimum distance of 600 meters without scoping. Wow. That'd be a tough one. Just shoot blindly and hope. You want to believe the Urban Dictionary one? Then yeah, it's true. That's true. We got some things that we got to make decisions on. All right, you guys, we are getting horrendously close to being over odds for 2. 273 and 273 is 546, and we are rapidly approaching that. Muy rapido, as they say. Spain. That shiny's kind of cool. SPEAROW, it's all right. I've seen better. I've seen worse. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've been a big PPR fan sometimes. I think their music's all right. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, I think next time around we got to KO our caller. I think we've given it a couple too many 2-3 moves here. So yeah. 380 millimeter rocket with 300 plus kilograms of TNT. It's dynamite. I'm a power load. TNT. Watch me explode. Okay, so this one is gonna need a quick. It's gonna need a false swipe. Do you guys know Halsey's in a movie? You remember Halsey? She's the one that sings, "Hey, you look as good as the day I met you," from that that song that was just released this year by the Chainsmokers called "Closer." Closer time. But yeah, you know she's in a film. She's gonna be a film star. She's in a movie. Yeah, she's coming out in a movie with a couple other people, as one does in a movie. I guess it could be a solo film, but yeah. What's up, Dr. Fiend? What's up, Hollow Rush? Good to see you. Welcome back in. Sup, bro? Up, bro. It smells like up, bro, in here. Just say it smells like up, bro, in here, and then I'll get what you're saying. I hope you get it while I'm here. I have to go to school soon. We're gonna get it. Ah, Brandon. You're causing way too much trouble. He'll never learn. He's never going to learn. He's never going to learn. What about the claps? Hefty does the claps? I like to do the claps in that song. There are claps in that song. What's the time where you are right now? It is 7:56 a.m. on April the 9th, 2025, year of our Lord. That's Lorde. Yeah. Yeah. I am Lord. I am Lord. Yeah. I hate that they ruined that Hunger Games song. That Hunger Games song was supposed to go, Hunger Games. Yeah. Hunger Games. It is 7:56 in the morning. 7:56 in the bright and early. In the bright and the early happening right here. Is AM day or night? Isn't AM like a world universal thing? Is like everywhere uses AM, don't they? Or do some people? Oh no, some people use that stupid like, oh, it's 0800 hours right now. Oh, it's 1447 right now. Oh, it's 2100 hours right now. That means nothing. It's 12 p.m. here in Spain. How come you can use PM but I can't use AM? What are you talking about? How are you trying to come in here and say what is AM and then you just use PM? How are you trying to do that to me right now? I was calm. I've been calm all morning. And now I got fire in my belly. What the heck is that all about? Military time? Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. It's a dumb thing. Stupid people like that shout out those to defend our freedom. Well, they could shout other less confusing things. They can still defend our freedom without having to be confusing about it. It's not my problem. It's not my problem that they decided to use a dumb thing. Military time is better. Just admit you don't know math. I know math so good, don't even. I can do military time. It's just stupid. AM is until 10. No, AM is not until 10 p.m. AM is till noon. AM is until noon. It stands for after midnight, and it stands for pre-midnight. I don't know what they stand for, but that is how it works. From 12 o'clock midnight until 11:59 prior to noon, that's your AM skis. Then after that, it's your PIM skis. 24 consecutive numbers are more confusing than having two versions of 12 numbers. It is, dude. It's so much harder and so much stupider. It is. It's a weird hill. It's just a hill. It's not even a weird hill. I think there's lots of people out there that would agree that military time is stupid. Yeah, when are you coming over? Yeah, come over here at 21:30. What? Yeah, just come over 21:30. It'll be fine. Why? What do you mean? What do you mean why? Just come over 21:30, dude. It'll be fine. What are you talking about? Hey man, just come over tonight like 9:30. And everyone goes, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about there. Because I don't have to do any sort of numbers to figure out what the heck you mean by 21. I could, you know what? Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I'll be there at 9. Insane. 9 p.m.? No, 21:30 is 9:30. Stupid. I know exactly what time that is. That's fine. I only get made fun of because I'm Mexican. No, I make fun of you for other reasons. If I made fun of you because you were Mexican, I'd be in a lot more trouble. $9:30 and 21:30 are the same thing. Yeah, they are, but one is significantly dumber than the other. I don't care if the military wants to use it. I think normal civilians should just use what is easier, which is to say, hey, there's 2 sets of 12 hours. One of them is when it's sleepy time. Other one is when it's awakey time. And then there's a handful of them that could be either. It's so much easier. One's only dumber if you don't know math. That's not true. It's just a dumb thing to do. This is stupid. This is stupid, and I'm done discussing it. The discussion is over. It's ending right here. Doesn't matter when it's 12:30 a.m. I'm saying midnight 30. Hey, I'm saying noon 30. I'm saying, hey, I don't even call it midnight. I call it night noon. 1 p.m. is sleepy time then? No. No, I said there's a couple that are in the middle. You gotta understand that. Come on. Why do more math than you need? I don't know. Stupid. You say 9:30, I'm not gonna sure. So I'll say AM or PM. You're gonna ask me a question. You're gonna say, hey, what time do you want me to come over tonight? Or I'm gonna say, hey, we have plans tonight. And then you'll say, okay, what time should I come over? 9:30. If you come over at 9:30 in the morning, I'll say, hey man, I don't know if you're dumb, but our plans were for the evening. And you'd be like, oh, I'm just so confused because you said 9:30, you didn't say 21:30. And I'd say, guess what? We aren't friends anymore. Go home, never come back over, delete my contact information. I never want to see you again. If you are confused about whether or not you are arriving at 9:30 a.m. or p.m. when I say come over at 9:30, it depends on the context of the conversation, and that is 100% on you. I'm over this. This is insanity. Had the volume low, was in the shower, and I heard the entire hill he's defending. Good. Just like our military who defends the freedoms of others, I'm defending my freedom to say that military time is stupid. Who's asking you to come over to the house at 9:30 a.m.? Could be a brunch. Could be a brunch. You could be going to your uncle's house and to have a nice brunch. You don't know. Time is the instigator of this channel. I hate time. Yeah, what if someone's like, "Hey, come over. I made you a quiche." You know? AM, ante-meridium, refers to the time before midday, while PM, post-meridium, refers to after. There we go. Think military time is easier if you're used to it. Yeah, maybe. It's dumb. Something can be easier and dumber. Trust me. It's possible. I am both easier and dumber than the average person. Maybe not easier. Dumber for sure. Husband like military time, but never says it as in a time. Yeah, of course not. I don't want to do things in the morning. That's why I don't have friends. Fair. 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 Whale football. Happy I got my 2DS to work finally. I'm happy you did too. It's very exciting. It's what we want in life. I only use military time at work. Are you in the military? I understand certain professions where it makes sense. It doesn't make sense for the average everyday person. It's really dumb. Psychic water fish graduation outfit glowing purple. Here we go. Razzie, thank you for the $2 make you hollow. Let's make your Fakemon. Okay. Here we go. I need a Fakemon inspired by a fish that is a psychic water type, so includes some elements of psychic behavior, of psychic. We'll just add that in there. But the Fakemon should be wearing a graduation outfit, and maybe for the psychic component, make the whole thing kind of radiate or glow purple. There we go. We got yourself your graduation fish coming up. Love this. Thank you so much for the $2 make you holla. My dad was in the, yeah, healthcare. I'm there with it. Healthcare, I get. Healthcare, you know, someone's like, oh man, time of death, 9:30. And someone puts down AM and turns out it's PM and then it causes a whole stink. I get that. Let me introduce myself real quick. I play football and basketball. Enjoy gaming, have a strong Pokemon for passion in my free time. Well, buddy, you might be in the right place. The 24-hour agreement was almost worse than the time zone situation. The time zone situation does actually make sense when you think about it. It's just something that we could never switch to, okay? The time zone situation does make sense. A universal time across the entire globe. The time across the world is always the same, but what has to happen is countries have to shift what their quote-unquote working hours are. So, like, GMT is noon. That just, or GMT is our standard. So at 12 o'clock, basically what that means is here that would be 7 in the morning. So essentially work would start for us at 1 p.m. and you would work 1 to 9, but that's really your daylight hours here. So that's why it wouldn't work, is just because countries would have to adjust to that. But realistically, it is a smarter system. Someone needs to push him down the hill. Yeah, someone needs to get behind me and push down the hill. Nick was shouting, I gave him money to stop. That's true. I have IBS because I felt like Nick was yelling at me. Scream IBS. Scream IBS. For me, it's afternoon when someone says, let's meet at 9:30. My brain automatically knows it's 9 p.m. Imagine that. Imagine that social and cultural norms have come together to be able to give you an opportunity to not have to have a stupid time. This Pokemon is so stupid. This is the dumbest. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Razzie, thank you for putting this into our lives. This is your psychic graduation fish. My God, is that dumb? It's beautiful. It goes in the decks. This is definitely in the decks. I'm putting all these together in a decks. And this is what we got. Little graduation fish. A psychic water graduation fish. God. This is something special. It's like when I put a Halloween costume on my dog. That's exactly what it is. It's so good. It's so good. Why does it have a fish body and a human body? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have like a body. Maybe that's like something that's hanging off of its face, like gills or something, or like, you know, frills, and it just happens to wear a graduation coat on its frills. That's what I like to think is going on there. Oh man, we are officially over odds. Bummer. Giant octopus radiating love and light. Okay. So let's go with a fairy Pokemon. Thank you so much for the $2 Make Ya Holla, Jess. Super appreciate that. Okay, it radiates love and light. Okay. Image generation. A fairy / water Fakemon that is a pseudo legendary based on an octopus that gives very comforting hugs and resonates love and light. There we go. We got this thing coming up. This will be a beautiful one. This one is our pseudo legendary. That we're done with the military time at 0500 hours. Oh yeah, man. We got to finish up right at 0500. Got to be 0500. Oh, but I got to do math to do that. Because apparently you can't do military time without math, even though half of it you don't need math. It's only one half that you need math. Here's how military time works for everybody, okay? Let me just tell you something. This is exactly why it's stupid. You ready? Come over at 1300 hours. Okay, your brain processes that. What does your brain process it to? Okay, great, I'll be there at 1300 hours. No, your brain processes it to, I will be there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 p.m. Why does your brain process it that way? Because it's going back to the thing that makes the most sense for civilized societies. God. There's my closing argument. The hill part 2. The hills have eyes. Oh, this is a really nice pseudo legendary. I like this one. Chaos every time I come in. And what was that picture? That was Razzie's Fakemon. What's up, Lexi? Good to see you. It's 5 a.m. in BC. No matter where you stand on time, I think we can all agree daylight saving time is a sin and needs to stop. DST's dumb. I'm with you. Your brain processes that way. Everyone's brain processes it that way. Everyone. Because everybody learns everything else first. Fight? Okay, here we go. There we go. Autumn sprites. No, I can't. No, I can't. Can fit in your mom's, though. Your mom's belly button can hold one of those. All right, here we go. Let's see. Normal ground type clock with military camo. Okay, here we go. This is our pseudo legendary. This is our pseudo legendary octopus. Clocky, thank you so much for the $2 Make You Holla. We'll get you generated next. This is our pseudo legendary love radiating octopus. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? She's so sweet. On my life. So cute. Let's see. What else do we got? Okay, here we go. A normal ground type clock with military camo. Okay, generate a Fakemon. I'm gonna go back to the other one because the other one is so much better. Yeah. Generate, where was it at yesterday? Yeah, this one. I like this one's like style better. Generate a Fakemon of a normal slash ground type, standard Pokemon, standard Fakemon, no evolutions, and it should be inspired by a clock with military camo. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we get. Okay, we got 2 things to KO. Neither one of them are what we need to have, so we're good to go. Are you gonna pineapple on pizza? Dude, I think I will. I haven't learned anything. I haven't learned a single thing about it, but I will. Where do I start with dex entries for them? I don't know yet. I haven't created like a doc for it, but we'll be getting there. Please send it. Yeah, I will. I will for sure. Thinking you can live. I have Halsey stuck in my head now. There's worse things to have stuck in your head, though. Like an arrow. Don't learn, just do. No, like, I'm not going to learn, but you're going to learn today. You're going to learn today. Upload a file. Uploaded. You're going to learn today. All right, here we go. This has gone from a shiny hunt to arguing about military time and creating Fakemon. Still shiny hunting. I'm a man of many. Ooh, this is actually kind of a cool Fakemon, if I'm being honest with you. Like, the military time, the camouflage clock is actually... Oh my god, and it turned it into a turtle. Dude, this is a sick Fakemon. It's like a time turtle. Oh my god. The arrow joke killed. Thank you. Thank you. That is a slick looking Fakemon. Ladies and gentlemen, we got something sweet there. That's pretty sweet. It's got like the green beret hat. It's got the clock. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. What would this one shiny look like? I'm generating this for me. What would the shiny look like? Let's get that shiny, baby. I hope it's like desert camo. That'd be an awesome, awesome shiny. Can't wait to see this. This is exciting. Cap is a nice touch. Where is it? Where is what? Where's Waldo? Ooh, its name is Hammer Clock. Hammer Clock. I love it. Hammer Clock. Are you posting these on Discord? No, I'm not yet, but I certainly can be. I can certainly make a Fakemon channel on Discord where we can start to drop them all in. Get it? Because I can't... I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, just do some math, man. You should be able to figure it out. Okay, call me in something. We're going to get rid of this. Where's Carly? Oh, hi, Carly. All right, let's pin up our like goal of 44. Love to see that. Love to see that over here. Now we got to KO our caller because it's about that time. About that time. 560. Wow. We are over odds for both of these total. What's your shiny hunting goal? What do you mean? Eventually get everything. I'm not like desperately needing it, but eventually I'd like to get all the shinies that are available. Just working on it slowly but surely. Ooh, it's oh my god, it changed its type to shiny. This thing is not doing great at keeping types, but its shiny variant is really cool. It's really cool. Need to join the Discord? You do. You do. Okay, I got time to false swipe this one, which is cool. Cool. Let's see. Fight and KO that one. All right, here is our shiny version of that. Now, I'm only generating the shiny because I like it. But ladies and gentlemen, this is our standard version of Hammer Clock. And this is our shiny version of Hammer Clock. What do we like more? I don't know if I like the OG or if I like the shiny more. Hammer Clock is a pretty good one. The digital camo is pretty sweet. Dislike the shiny. We got dislike from Razzie on the shiny of Hammer Clock. When I pre-ordered, Donkey Kong and Metroid were only $49, which is less expensive than the games would be. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. This whole thing is cooking. This is a pretty sweet one. Pretty sweet one. I can't be mad about this one. Prefer regular. Okay, nice. See you, Hammer Clock. Great having you here. Really quick and straightforward. Nice. Good shiny. I agree. Yeah, it was a good one. It was a real good one. I can dig that. I'm big time into Hammer Clock. Hammer Clock seems like one of those that would be like in the middle of the decks. You know what I mean? Like it would be like dex number like 74. It wouldn't be like early. So what's his time say? 2,200 hours? No, his time, sorry. His time, if we're looking at it, yeah, we don't know. It could be two things. It could be two things. It could technically be 2207, or it's possible, or 2208. It's possible that it's 10:08 a.m. It's possible that it's 10:08. It could be 10:08 p.m. We don't know. It'll be impossible for us to tell. We'll have no idea. We would never know. Yeah, because, you know, there's so many clocks. There's so many analog clocks out there. There's a ton of analog clocks out there that have 24 different times on them. So we'd have no way of knowing, really, because this one is not the standard clock. Everywhere you go, we don't see this clock. We see a, you know, as society, as North America, you know, and the world, we see lots of clocks that have 24 numbers around them so that we always know what time it is. This one must be something in like a world we don't know, because it clearly only has 12, which who would use a clock like that? You know, like who would ever use a clock like that? Who would do that? No, I mean, that would just be silly. It'd be silly to have a clock like that. When I worked in campus security, we had a 24-hour clock. Oh, cool. Yeah, I love like random examples of things as used as a defense. Random single one-off examples. We need a Pokemon that's based on the football emoji. Listen, probably can't because it's probably copyrighted. Probably can't. What are some pros and cons of Canada? Oh man, pros. Everybody here is just like kind of chill. It feels a lot like living in the Midwest, no matter where you're at. Cons, everyone here is kind of chill. Oh my God, who the hell cares? The thing is, like, I like living in the United States because there's a little bit more like hustle and bustle, and like people are trying harder. It was neat a defense. Time to look in that mirror. My Are you talking about the mirror that I have from the Blue Ribbon Beer Company, Hefty? Are you trying to tell me that I need to look into my Pabst mirror? I don't think I want to do that. Con, I live there. As in a football in general. It's true. Unreal Tournament. I love Unreal Tournament. Unreal Tournament 3 was a great game. Why? I don't know. I thought it was good, and we could play it LAN parties on our computers in college, which is kind of cool. On my life. OBGYN joke. I always went for the Redeemer. Redeemer was awesome. I forget what my main was. It's been literally over a decade, but I love that game. So much fun. I love just sliding around on the boards. Geez, it's 8:18 in the morning, a.m. 818 hours. 818 hours. My hand went numb from holding my phone so long, so I'm typing with my left hand. Nice. Want to play Soul Calibur with everyone? I would love to play that. I never got that game as a kid, but I always thought it was cool that Link was in it, because even though I didn't like Legend of Zelda, I always liked Link, but I never got that game because I didn't. It's a story. That's my story. It's just a story. I cannot believe that we are over odds. 178. So it's been 400. It's been 400 since we've seen a shiny. Crazy. 400 since we saw our shiny. Almost 400. Be 400 right here. Yeah, there it is. 400 total SOS calls without a shiny since our first one. 46%, not bad. Not great. Not bad. We got some good Fakemon today for the decks. I'm loving this. What are SOS odds? 1 in 273. 1 in 273 once you get to a chain of 31. So there's like some blended odds before that, but in theory, if we're talking about our standard odds, we're over here. But over here, 9%. So hey, you and Dilk combined for 55. That's pretty good. Shiggity shvow. When are you going to use RPG Maker and throw into the decks and make your own Pokemon game? Oh, probably never. I did find a way that I could potentially alter the sprites and the stats of Pokemon in an existing ROM. So like I could take Pokemon Ruby and then we could technically shiny hunt for some of these like starters as an example. But the thing is I'm having a high amount of difficulty pixelating them, like turning them into 16-bit sprites. So I probably won't do that. Yeah, Jake B, do it up. This is also silly question time for me. Oh, I love it. What do we got? Is it where did I get my mirror? Because I found it at some thrift shop. I was out there with Macklemore. What? 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 Imagine being so confused. We should sage that. Sage my entire house down. What's your favorite processed meat? What's my favorite processed meat? Probably like roast beef. Good processed meat. I'm still here chilling in class right now. Nice. The cough is back. Dude, you gotta go drink some tea with honey. The gifts thing, does that benefit your channel? Oh yeah, big time. Big time. Like when you're talking when someone gifts a membership. It benefits it two ways. Number one, it gives people that didn't otherwise buy themselves a membership, a channel membership for a month, so they get to have access. Oh, the one with the coins? Yeah. It just comes in as I forget what it is. I think it's like 10 cents for a whatever. I don't know what the currencies are, but diamonds, yeah, they definitely do. It's just like giving a super chat. Same exact thing. It's just like the YouTube Shorts equivalent of the super chat, but yeah, super beneficial for sure. Yeah, they just, continue to find ways to make money, because YouTube takes a significant cut, and then if you're buying it on like an Apple device, Apple also takes a pretty significant cut. So like, let's say that you have $1 in your hand and you want to give that dollar to a content creator that you love. Well, first off, since you have an iPhone, Apple's going to come in and they're going to cut that dollar into 3 pieces, and they're going to take one of the pieces. And then YouTube's going to come by and they're going to take another one of the pieces. And then the content creator is going to get that final last piece. So it's kind of a bummer. That's why I always recommend, if people are going to donate on the channel, it's, obviously do what's more convenient for you. Donations are so unbelievably generous, and I don't really care how much of it I get. But if you care how much of it I get, you should do it from your computer. You're going to type AM... I'm going the good way. Going the good way. Going the good way. But it is kind of a bummer. It's kind of a bummer that they do that. Big Cheese Thrift sending floating heart for 10 jewels. Thank you so much for the 10 jewels. Appreciate you. I believe that is a $1 make you holla. Jess sending a floating heart for 10 jewels. Thank you so much for the 10 jewels. Really appreciate that. That's amazing. You guys are so special. So wonderful with your jewel delivery systems. Dreams last for so long, even after they're gone. And I know you love me, and soon you will see you were made for me, and I was made for you. Meant for you, made for you, meant for you. Flower for 30 jewels. Thank you so much for the 30 jewels. Appreciate that. I truly don't know like what the conversion is, but I like the conversion. Dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. That was Roy and Pam's song. Pam Beasley and Jim, PB and J. You want to see them? It's for me. It's not for you. Oh, thanks. Well, then I'll just make sure you can keep it. Okay, half for you, third for me. Unless you're on an Android, then full for me. Well, it's still 2/3 for me. YouTube takes 30%, which is not awful. Twitch takes 50%, which is banana land. But it's also easier to get monetized on Twitch, so you take the good with the bad. So Android more for you? Yeah, typically. Yep. Yeah, Twitch takes 50%, but it's easier to become a content creator on Twitch. Sunflowers are my favorite. I like the seeds. Only Android for Mac support. I'm like the sports bra of love. Sports bra. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I love that. That's great for the jewels. The old family jewels. All right, I'm done. Listen, you've been too generous already. That's 50 jewels. I think that's $5, 5 cents, 50 cents. I don't know. I genuinely am unaware of what the conversion is. We're probably getting to a point where I need to KO my caller, so I'm just gonna do that. Using Android the whole time. Spoiler alert, I've been using Android the whole time. Hefty, thank you for the thumbs up. Run the jewels. That's a band. That is a band. Okay, let's false swipe this bad boy. We've been false swiped. What are you most excited for the day? I have a mirror that I get to hang up in our bathroom, and I'm really excited to hang up that mirror because it's a very fancy mirror that connects to our electricity and that I had installed behind the mirror. And so it has a light that goes all the way around the mirror to make you look a little bit nicer when you're looking in the mirror. And then it also has a defogger. So the mirror heats up so that as you are looking at yourself in that mirror, even if you're showering and the room gets all steamy, your mirror is going to stay completely clear. And I just find that to be really neat. Where's that mirror from? Costco. It is a Costco mirror. It is not my Pabst mirror. Such an adult. I'm just adulting. What can I say? I've learned how to adult. 600 total checks of this Pokemon on a child's game as I adult. Want that mirror? We don't have that magical place here. It's a nice mirror. I'm sure that there's other brands that exist, but the Costco one is pretty reasonable. Yo, Himo1 Weeble, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome back in. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. Pretty stoked about getting that mirror installed. Because I had a lot of other prep projects that I had to do in order to get that installed, and I screwed up my prep project like 2 times. But then I finally got my prep project all finished up properly. I patched my hole, and now I can hang my mirror because I got my wall painted. And you can barely tell that the patch is there, which is what my goal was. I have to go to school. Can you give me a shiny to hunt in Scarlet? Yeah, go for the bird creature, the fighting bird, Hawlucha. Go for Hawlucha. Cool shiny. Cool shiny for sure. I have Vanity, and my mom gifted me from the Goodwill, so it could be from anywhere. Listen. Sometimes we just got to be happy with what we got and just understand it could be the rarest mirror in the whole world. That's kind of what's fun about thrifting. You never know. Sand it and paint it. It's lovely, but it did not cleanse it. You didn't sage it down. Oh man, is it from a specific company? It's a person made of emojis. It is. It is. They even have a crown from your name. So really, it's a king. A king that wears jeans and shoes. Trying to see something. Oh, you want to see like a ghoul, a ghost, or a demon? You want to see like a spooky haunt in the background? You like Shiny Noibat? It's pretty good. It's a pretty good one. I think it's pretty old. I think it could be haunted. When I post stuff on Facebook Marketplace here, I always ensure I put not haunted on the description of my sales, so that when people look at it, they're like, why did you put that it's not haunted? And I'll be like, because it's not. Like, it's not haunted. Do you want me to sell a haunted mirror? And then some people, they are like, well, the fact that you're saying it's not haunted makes you think it is. And then I'm like, well, why would I say that it's not haunted if it was haunted? On my life, that's what I'm saying. Like, on my life, this is not a haunted mirror. Everything that I sell says not haunted. I have 3 air conditionings listed right now. Every single one of them says not haunted. Covering your liability. Exactly. I don't want you to bring this thing into your house and be like, hey, that air conditioning you sold me, I'm pretty sure it's haunted. And I'll be like, no, it isn't. I disclosed that. Right, I gave you a disclosure that your air conditioning that you are purchasing from me is not haunted. I'm interested in your display in your back. What's that, sir? Monitor looking. What's that called? Is that just regular screen? This is called a Divoom Pixu 64. So it is Divoom Pixu 64. It's got a little bit of software that you can use. And you can upload like GIFs from your phone or from the internet to it. It also has clocks that you can use. So it'll show like your YouTube sub count, and it'll show like the time and that sort of thing. It shows the time in military time, or it shows it in standard time, because it gives you both options, because both are widely used throughout the world. One of them is more appropriate because one of them is more widely used, but it does show both of them. Divu Pixar 64. Yo, what's up, Jedi? How's it going? Sorry, because I have Legos to build. Legos are fun. Not haunted means warning. No, it just means like it just means that it's not haunted. It's just a safe thing. Just a safe thing. Just like, hey, this can safely be put in your house without you having to worry about any ghouls, ghosts, specters, demons, anything like that. It's just a haunt-free thing. Okay, here we go. We're at 610. We are almost up to 500 encounters today. Almost up to 5. That's not right. We're almost up to 300 encounters today. How's that? That's more aligned with what we're actually doing. What's up, King Kong? How we doing? Good to see you. Mirrors Dementor free. Exactly. Like, you don't want to see that. You just got to make sure people avoid asking if it's haunted. I do. Not haunted is making sure no one tries to force a refund saying a ghost came out of it. That's exactly it, right? I don't want people to think like a ghost just pops out of the wall. Thoughts on motorbikes you ever ridden before? Yeah, they're fine. I've never been on one. I don't really have interest in it. I like to have 4 surrounding walls. You know, if I was an organ donor, I think that I would be more apt to ride motorcycles, but I'm not. So, kind of that. What if you want the thing to be haunted? Is there a market for that? I could probably sell haunted air conditionings too. Will you ride dune buggies with me? I will. No, Carly, it's not for the reasons that you think. I'm not an organ donor because by the time I eventually die, I want my organs to be unusable. I want to do so much damage to this old temple. I want them to take me in for the science purposes and be like, wait, we cannot in good faith give these to anybody. I'm going to go price some dune buggies. Dude, do it. I'm ready to dune bug. We cannot in good faith give anyone these organs. This would be a bad idea. That's one way to offense. They just pass you over to the body farm. Is that what they do? Is that what they do? There's a I know that's the biggest lie. It's the biggest truth. There's a show that I watch called Louder Milk. And it's not meant for kids, but it's a really funny show. And basically he's a recovering addict and he is leaving, I forget where he's walking out of, but he sees a guy who's kind of like stumbling and is coming out of a bar and he's like fumbling with his keys. And he goes, hey man, like let me go ahead and drive you home. And the guy starts like really resisting him and fighting him. And he's like, no, seriously, like let me do this. It's not a big deal. He's like, no, I'm not doing that. And then he ends up like taking his keys. And he's like, okay, well, which one's yours? And he's like, is that truck over there? And he goes, no, man, it's that motorcycle over there. And he goes, well, are you an organ donor? And the guy goes, yeah. And he gives him the keys and says, all right, you can go. It's just such a dark joke, but the show is actually very funny and it's a very heartwarming show. As far as that dark joke goes, it is a dark show, but it always made me laugh. What's up, Sirkin? How's it going? But yeah, it's got Ron Livingston in it from Office Space and Band of Brothers. He's very good. It's a really good show. I enjoy it quite a bit. What was the show called? Louder Milk. It's also got, I don't know if you guys remember on Vine, his name was Will. And what in the world did I walk into? Talking about Louder Milk. What is the guy's name? Will Sasso. And he used to do the Vines where he would like have a lemon in his mouth and then the lemon would just like explode out of his mouth. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? He would always bring up his lemons. Dude, Sirkin, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Caught a female shiny Selena on the 109th SOS call. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. You remember that guy? Okay, so he's also in the show. And like I hadn't seen, yeah, Mad TV legend Will Sasso, exactly. I have not seen him in anything other than like the Vines and like some small parts here and there, but he's like a big part of the show. It's really good. Guess who cut their hair with the box cutter at work yesterday? James, I'm sorry to hear that. That's brutal. That's brutal. That's why you got to cut away from you, not towards you. You got to go away from you. Come on now. Gotta go away from you. Nothing there. Bummerino, man. Come on. This is crazy. This is crazy how many this is taking. Did you know they make lemon covers when you squeeze lemons, like little shower caps? Yeah. Yeah, it's to get all the seeds. It's to get all the seeds. Okay, I want to Lepa this, because I like this to be higher. But yeah, for anyone who's of age to watch the show, I highly recommend watching Loudermilk. It's a really, really good one. Really good one. Got some good music in it too, because he's like, his whole thing is he was a, like a music reviewer, music critic, and so it's got really good tunes in it. Is it Netflix or Hulu? I think I watched it on Prime, but I think it's on Netflix now. But I believe I watched it on Prime. Yeah, I like that show. That was a good one. It was a good, easy watch. Went back and got a new profile picture. Nice. Is that me? What am I doing in this picture? Is that my face? Yeah, that's my face. That is my face. I'd love to see my face. All right, let's see. What do we got? Crunch on that bad boy and that bad boy. Take them down. Think I'm right-handed? Okay, that's good. How about my left hand? We all know the outcome of that. Oh, yeah, it's true. We do. We do. You have a nice face? Hey, thanks. I grew it myself. This is a dark joke for those who knew. You all right now? Oh my God, that's very beautiful. This is very beautiful. Okay, we still do not have a shiny Spearow. This thing is taking its time. I thought we would have it done in the bag early, but we are now at almost 300 total seen today. So we are 30 over average for just today, but really we are 460 over, 450, 450 over from yesterday. Still no shiny. I was thinking it was going to be the bottom screen, and it was going to be the bottom screen early, but now it's looking like it might be either one. Cut his hand at work and didn't know everyone was like, you're bleeding everywhere. Dude, that would be miserable. Luckily, I work at home, and I work at a desk, and so I can't really cut myself in such a fashion that I need to go to a clinic or anything. His bleeding disorder and would not stop gushing. Oh man, that's scary. That's very scary. Spearow making you pay because it said it was ugly compared to Pidgey. But I did give it a bit of a redemption because I said when it is sat next to its non-shiny, it's beautiful. Stolbit, what's up? Good to see you. What's up, Keith? How we doing? Still waiting for that second Spearman Spearow? Dude, we're trying. I'm trying everything I can, but it's just not calling in its shiny version. All it has to do is say, hey, shiny cousin, come on over. We need to get you. And then it would be it. But it just keeps calling in its regular cousins, and there's nothing I can do about that. And I just have to remember how to not hit buttons that I don't want to hit. It's that simple. I bet your HR department has so much paperwork on the daily. No, man, I'm so good at work. My daughter's eye surgery was pushed back because they don't know if she has it. That's good. That's good, right? What are you planning on after Spearow? That is a great question. I don't know if I'm going to do SOS. I was thinking about possibly going back to some Dynamax Adventures to keep working towards my Lunala and Solgaleo that I need for the Legendary Living decks. Very professional when I want to be. It's true. It's true. I'm a many faceted person. What does Dilky mean? It just means that you're like, you got that Dilk in you. You got that Dilk in you. You're dilking around and you see somebody who's like dilking along with you, so you dilk a little bit. You can upload your Fakemons later. Yeah, I think I'm going to put them in a Discord channel. I think I'm going to put them in a Discord channel eventually. I got to find all of them, but I'll probably do it maybe tomorrow. But some of them are pretty good. Some of them are not as good. Some of them actually look like they could be real Pokemon. Other ones look... yesterday when someone said... I forget, Clocky, I think it was you that said that the legendary that we generated looks like one of those paid... those pay-to-win mobile games. It looks exactly like that. Like, it would just be that night costume, like, bouncing like this, and then it has, like, one sword move where it, like, pulls it out, and you hear, like... and then it goes... and then it puts it back, and it's just like that animation over and over again. That's literally what I feel like it's doing. I think I found a website I can use to pixelate them. Now, here's the thing. Yeah, I found some websites, but I didn't ever use one. But what I really want is I want it to look like Gen 3 style. No, Matt. No. No. I want it to look like Gen 3, and I keep trying to get ChatGPT to do it, and it just doesn't do it properly. So, which is most likely they're saying milk wrong and it being funny that we had a good laugh. You got to drink your Dilk. Oh. I thought that we changed it because somebody here said instead of seriously silly, they typed seriously Dilky. A lot of rainbow sparkling when you pull it and has big letters that say SAR Ultra. Is it SSSSR Ultra? Is that what it is? That's why? Oh. Are we just adding more lore to it? Are we deepening the lore? Let's see. Let's go ahead and knock out the SPEAROW. We are so close. Your epidermis is showing? Oh, man. How you like this grill, Dad? Lore A. Croft. I was just sharing this morning's funny story. Oh, that happened this morning. Okay, I like this. This is good. Dilk is becoming a family tradition at this point. All right, 6:45. You guys, we're going to take it up to 6:50, and then I got to go get ready for work. So we got to take it up 5 more encounters. Hopefully, we get ourselves a buzzer beater SPEAROW. But we got 4 more encounters to now get a buzzer beater. While we're going through some of these buzzer beats, what's up, Crystal? How's it going? I want to say some big thank you to some people today. First off, I want to say a huge thank you to No Fear for 2 months of channel support and gifting 5 memberships, getting your Fakemon. Also to Rianne for 10 gifted memberships. Absolutely unbelievably generous. We had Razzie trying to shut me up with $2. It worked temporarily. We had Clocky trying to shut me up with $2. I think it actually worked permanently. And then we had Jess donating a nice $2 make you holla, as well as 10 jewels from Cheese and 50 jewels from Jess. So absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for your generosity. Thank you for all the likes that we've dropped on the screen today. Thank you for the additional gifted membership. Now listen, we can either do one final Fakemon if you want, or we can roll it over till tomorrow. But I'm happy to do one more. You got Pokemon Nerd. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Also, thank you guys for the couple new subscribers today. We got 3 new subs, and for the 44 likes. Crystal gifting a membership. Oh my God. Thank you so much. You got Goopy Glue. Okay, we got some Fakemon to do. So, Crystal, you get to choose a Fakemon. All you got to do is tell me its typings. It can be 1 or 2. You can have it inspired by a single type, and then give me what the inspiration for it is, and then we will generate your Fakemon. We got 2 of them. We got Jess's and we got Crystal's that are coming up today. So please let me know what you want. We will get those things generated before we go for today. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Fakemon gens are the best. Can I gift my Fakemon to DJ? DJ Buttersnaps, you can gift. You can gift. Okay, DJ Buttersnaps, you got yourself a Fakemon today. Let me know what you want. I might get ChatGPT. You should. It's awesome. I mean, it's free for the most part. I pay for the pro version. It's awesome. But the free one will probably do decent things. It won't generate images like mine will, but it'll still generate images. Mine just has like the new deep generation feature, which is kind of sweet. It runs really well. How much is pro? It's like $35 a month for me Canadian. I think it's like $24.99 US a month. I don't know. I use it for work, so I get it credited back. DJ Buttersnaps, you have a Fakemon that you can create. So give me your typing, give me your inspiration, and we'll get it created for you. You don't get a shiny, but you do get the Fakemon, which is kind of nice. All right, we're about to hit 655. I think we'll try and take it up to... How about you choose? No, that's not how it works. I got an ulcerative colitis ad. Dude, I'm glad that I can get your colitis taken care of. Psychic type. Okay, but DJ Buttersnaps, what's it inspired by? It's just a general psychic type, but what do you want it, like, what's the inspiration? What are you thinking about here? You know, what's the reason in your life? What's the inspiration? You're the inspiration. You bring meaning to my life. You're the inspiration. I wanna have you give it. I wanna have it. All the IBS talk, and now I'm getting targeted ads. Dude, this is what happens. We talk about, you got the IVs, and now we got the flows. You got the IVs and flows. That's it. All right, here we go. Got hit with a longaberger. Mischievous. Okay, hang on. We'll just go this way. All right, here we go. Create a psychic type Fakemon that is rooted in mischief. A mischief psychic Fakemon coming up. See, Crystal, you just gotta kind of roll with it. You could be like, create me a steel Pokemon that's based on a microphone, and there you go. And then I can create you a steel Pokemon based on a microphone. See, like you just do it, and then we create that Fakemon. It becomes beautiful. It becomes a beautiful part of your life. This is what we do. Just Just got hit with a longaberger ad has me sent. Maybe I should make a longaberger basket. A longaberger basket inspired Fakemon. Maybe that's what we'll use crystals for, is a longaberger. Oh, I love that. It's so silly. All right, here comes 660. No, nothing. Kind of want to take this up to 670, but I don't really have time for that. I wish I did. It would be nice to have time, but I don't. I just don't. What will you do? You are going to use a Lepa, and you're going to restore some of your attack. There we go. Nothing over there. I understand target ads, but I don't understand what happened when Lizzo was recommended to me. Well, it's probably because all we do is talk about her. Do it. Okay. We're going to make a longaberger basket inspired. Okay. This one's pretty cool. Here's your Mischief-inspired psychic Pokemon. This one's not bad. This one's not bad. I've certainly seen worse that we've created. So that one I could see actually being like a imp-inspired Fakemon. That one's got some clout to it. That one's not bad. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Generate image. Create a normal type Fakemon inspired by the hit 90s and early 2000s pyramid scheme, the longaberger basket. There we go. All right. We're going to get that going, and while we're getting that going, we're going to knock out a couple more checks, and we'll see what that final one looks like. Hopefully hilarious. Espeon Impidimp fusion. Yeah, kind of like a Espeon Impidimp. I like that one. It's not bad. And now we're going to see our longaberger basket Pokemon, and it's going to be in good shape. And then everyone's going to start getting targeted ads for longaberger baskets. All right, here we go. Let's Lepa again. We'll Lepa this. Okay, nothing there. Wow, this one is taking a hot minute. Minute is hot, baby. Minute is hot. Nothing there. You might get to 670. I think we're going to get to 670. I think that's where we'll end up before we get this thing. That's where we'll kind of end today. We just hit 666, the number of the SPEAROW, but nothing happened. I have the SPEAROW. This girl slipped on my Fearow. All right, here we go. Ooh, it's generating. Clocky, I think that you're going to be a big fan of the longaberger Pokemon. This is great. This is great. The longaberger company. Are they still going? They're still going. That's ridiculous. I might have to order one for the behind the screen. Wow, look at this. Hear the Reaper bird. Seasons don't. No, do the wind, the sun, or the rain. We can be like they are. Come on, baby. Okay. Here is our longaberger basket. Frickin' Fakemon. God, that's dumb. Crystal, I think I owe you an actual one. I'll give you some time to think on it, because this is a special creature that we're looking at right here. My goodness. That is something special. Transfer by Shiny Salandit and Shiny pick it back to Pokemon Home after taking a picture of them. Nice. All right, here's our 669 and here's our 670. Ladies and gentlemen, we got nothing. We got nothing today. We'll take this up to we're going to take this up to 675, and that's where we'll wrap it up. Actually, we might as well take it up to 6. We're going to take it up to 680 because that's officially 500 without a shiny. So we'll take it up. We got 10 more coming up. So that's what we'll do. We've got 10 more, and then we'll be good to go. And then I do actually have to go to work because I will be late if I don't do it after 10. Just a little basket. It is. He's just a little guy. It's just a little basket. 500. So nearly double odds today going for a single Pokemon, which is crazy. That's all right. It's fun. It's fun. I like SOS hunts, and sometimes they're going to go a little longer. This is the longest one I've ever had go. I don't think I've had one go over odds yet. Maybe Spinda. I think Spinda did go over odds just in general. But yeah. Another Telemet at 0930. Oh, man. On my life. I forgot about it. Oh, man. Blue keyboard. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what you mean by blue keyboard. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna KO my caller my previous caller as well, because I want to make sure that we are doing all right here. Getting some fresh moves over here. Oh my llama. Pursuit, great. Okay. Ooh, it might call something in. That would be crazy if it did. No, of course not. All right, here we go. Let's fight you. Fight with a false swipe. And we're good. Okay, false swipe is down. It's going to be one long psi IBS. I swear to God, just a long psi IBS. I have a blue keyboard. Oh, nice. I have a keyboard that changes many different colors. Keyboard of many colors. All right, 676. All right, we are officially real close, ladies and gents, to getting at 500 checks done since our last shiny. Over 340 today. All right, here comes hopefully 677. We actually technically found our shiny at 179. I have it at 178 there, but that was just like the number I saw. Keep streaming. Just tell your boss you got sore eyes and can't see yourself coming to work. I can't do that, man. Can't have sore eyes and stare at a screen and computers and bright, blinding lights all day. It's an impossible situation. All right, so here we go. Our next call is officially 500 since we've seen a shiny. How about it? There we go. Nothing there. All right, and this will be our last one for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up. Last call right here. Really appreciate you guys. Told me I couldn't go to work because I'm so ugly. I would be so sad. Nothing. Not a single thing shown today. Not a single shiny was seen. What a bummer. What a bummer. All right, 681. I don't want to quit. I just feel like it's right around the corner, but I have to go to work. But I don't want to quit, but I feel like it's right around the corner, but I have to go to work. But I don't want to quit. I just feel like it's right here. I feel like this shiny is like, I feel like it's right here. I feel like it's right there. I feel like we're so close to it. We're so close to it. I just feel like it's on its way. I feel like it's on its way. What do you work? I work as a bouncer at a day club. It's like a nightclub, but for old people. Don't you have work? I do. I do in a couple minutes. Do one more. You think it's here, dude? I think it is. I think it is. No, I don't want to teach you Aurora Beam. What the hell? What? My cat has been in my... Oh my God. It's called a gambling addiction. Club Aqua. It is Club Aqua. I can't go to Haunted House. They don't allow people that old there. I want to go to Club Aqua even more than I want to go to Haunted House. Can you give me a shout out for eating my boogers? Anonymous, congrats on your booger eating. I hope that you have lots of tasty boogers. What a thing. What a thing. Yesterday, I asked my wife if it bothers her when I'm streaming when she gets home and starts working. And she's like, no, I kind of tune things out, but every now and again, I'll catch something and be like, what the heck did someone just say? Did you see that deck? You built that deck? Yeah, I built that deck. You look a little under the weather. What's your temperature, heart rate? Temperature's good. Let's see what my heart rate is. Perfect. Blood ox is awesome. Eyesight, perfect. All right, here we go. Yeah, but every now and again, she says she'll catch wind of a conversation. She'll be like, what are you guys even talking about? The Hillary Duff one was a big winner for her. How's your cholesterol? Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. I actually got to get some blood work done because we're getting life insurance and they got to just make sure that we are, you know, not gonna be in any sort of trouble for the insurance company, but yeah. Blood work's also like a super freeing thing to get, like knowing that you're just like clean and clear. How cool is that? Check your A1C yet? I don't know what that is. I know what an AOC is. I had to explain Duff to my husband. I thought everyone knew Duff. I thought everybody should know Duff. Hillary Duff is like eternal. 688. I think I'm going to take this up to 700. I'm going to take it up to 700. Come on now. They told me she's not attractive. Get out of here with that. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. Everybody knows that's a lie. Who's Hillary Duff? Oh my God. Who's Hillary Duff? Hillary Duff was Lizzie McGuire on the Disney Channel, and now she's just like an actress and Instagram persona, I guess, maybe. I don't know if you'd call her influencer. I don't really know if she influences, but yeah. And that was the day I learned that my husband doesn't like blondes. Well, listen. I think Duff transcends all hair colors. Or redheads. Hillary Duff is not... Hillary Duff is just blonde, right? Oh, nothing there. Okay. Good pass on this one. What time is it? Oh, man. I got to get ready. I actually don't know if I might have a meeting right at 9 o'clock. I genuinely don't know. I should probably go. We'll take this up to 695. We'll call it 695 is a good number. We'll call it 695. I think 695 is fair. Then we can go. He was like, nope, nope, nope. Oh, interesting. Even the Duff. Even the Duff. Also a mother of 4, is she actually? I didn't know that. I know that she was married to a hockey player. I don't know if she still is. He doesn't like chicken? Interesting. Interesting. How do you not like chicken? KR Videos, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. All right, 693, 694. Okay, next one is it. Next one is it for the day. I promise. Next one, I'm telling you, that's it. That's where we end. Where we ominously end. Okay, give me one more. 1K with first husband, 3 with the second. Well, how about that? Look at those duffs. Look at those little duffies. Nothing. Here comes right here. 695. Nothing. What a tough one. All right, you guys, that's got to be it for today. We'll take it to 700. I mean, what does it hurt? What does it hurt to, at this point in time, go to 700, right? I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late. Do you think Japanese cards will go up in value due to tariffs on Japan? Plus, they have better print quality. Dario, I think Japanese cards are always going to have some value, but I don't think that they'll ever be as valuable as the English versions, particularly in North America. I think that just having cards that are in your native language are always going to be better. And not to mention, there is also an associated rarity when it comes to the print quality knowingly being worse. If you can secure yourself a 9 or a 10 with a worse print quality, the price is going to be significantly higher. So I think there's always going to be better value with a English, but I think that it is entirely possible that that Japanese cards do go up in value. If they go up because of tariffs, I don't know. But I could certainly see there being an increased value just in general because of the surge of popularity in Pokemon cards. English sets have the worst print quality. It's infuriating. It is, but that is exactly why a 10 is always going to have higher value in English. Always. Even the sets, like the Korean cards are really nice, and the Japanese or the Chinese, the simplified Chinese are really nice as well. Tell me you're late because you change your clock to military time. Dude, I actually could get away with that because it's an insane, absurd concept. My wife had to know military time because she worked at a hotel. So like that was a big part of it. But yeah, Dario, I'd be interested to see. I got some Japanese cards that I'm going to be opening this weekend. So we'll see if see if I get that Bubble Mew. All right, there we go. 699. I got one more. Give me 700. Give me 700, and then we will actually be out of here for the day. That is a lot of checks that we've done today without a single thing. In just about 2 hours, we've done 363 checks. Pretty crazy. How does your Audi tell time? My Audi just knows time. We probably don't want tariff talk, but Japan's market is doing worse than ours. Jeez. Okay, that's it. That's it. All right, you guys, I'm out. I gotta go. Have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys do good things today. Be nice to each other, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.